takeoff runway 23 Boeing 312. Parking brake engaged. To disengage parking brake, press joystick button. Rudder controls. To steer the aircraft on the ground, use joystick R axis C.
Charlotte Tower, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, continue for south departure. Charlotte Tower, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, frequency change. Charlotte approach, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is type Boeing B748, 2 miles southwest of Charlotte, 3,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, Charlotte approach. Squawk 4305.
Squawk 4305, Boeing 312.
Boeing 312, radar contact 4 miles southwest of Charlotte, 4,600 feet. Clear through the Bravo airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace, Boeing 312.
Boeing 312, contact Charlotte, approach on 120.05. Good day.
Boeing 312, radar contact.
Going to 120.05, Boeing 312. Charlotte approach, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, 6,100 feet.
1312, 6,100.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, Charlotte approach altimeter 29.90, radar contact, continue.
Charlotte approach, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, 6 miles southwest of Charlotte, request IFR to Atlanta, ready to copy.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is cleared to Atlanta Airport as filed. Squawk 4305.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 cleared to Atlanta Airport as filed. Squawk 4305.
AI pilot
Boeing 312, read back correct. Radar contact 6,500 feet. Altimeter 29.90, turn right heading 250, resume low navigation climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Turn right heading 250, proceed on course climb and maintain 14,000 feet, Boeing 312.
Boeing 312, contact Charlotte departure on 120.5. Good day.
Going to 120.5, Boeing 312. Charlotte departure, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is at 8,400 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, Charlotte, departure altimeter 29.90, radar contact, continue. Boeing 312, contact Atlanta Center on 135.35. Good day.
Going to 135.35, Boeing 312. Atlanta Center, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is passing 9,200 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, Atlanta Center, altimeter 29.90, radar contact, continue.
speed, bank limit. Selected altitude. Hold left click to lock. LC mode.
Boeing Tree 12, contact Charlotte. Departure on 120.5.
LC mode on.
Good day.
Press left click to interact.
120.5, Boeing Tree 12. Goodbye. Charlotte departure Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is passing 11,300 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Charlotte. Departure altimeter 29.89 radar contact continue. Boeing Tree 12 contact Atlanta Center on 135.35. Good day.
Going to 135.35, Boeing Tree 12. Atlanta Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is passing 14,900 feet, descending 14,000 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Atlanta Center altimeter 29.89 radar contact continue. Boeing Tree 12 climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet, Boeing Tree 12.
Selected altitude. Selected altitude.
Atlanta Center American 2919 Heavy is at 10,300 feet, climbing flight level 290. American 2919 Heavy Atlanta Center altimeter 29.88 radar contact continue.
Engage autopilot. Press left click to interact.
Boeing Tree 12, you are 700 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, altimeter 29.88.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, Boeing Tree 12.
MTRs. N/N. Display PFD altitude meter indications. Press left click to interact.
Boeing Tree 12, you are 1,900 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, Boeing Tree 12.
Autopilot. Off. Selected altitude. Hold left click to lock.
Boeing Tree 12, you are 1,500 feet above your assigned altitude.
Visible.
Descend and maintain 16,000
Set
feet.
visibility. Press left click.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, Boeing Tree 12.
AGL. Landing gear. Up. Set position gear. Press left click to interact.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, Boeing 312.
Warning master. And/N. Acknowledge all. Press left click to interact. Instruments lightings. Hold left click to lock.
Boeing 312, contact Atlanta Center on 127.5. Good day.
127.5, Boeing 312. Goodbye.
Altitude.
Atlanta Center, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is passing flight level 200, descending 16,000 feet.
Press left click to interact.
Boeing Lima Whiskey, Charlie 1312, Atlanta Center, radar contact, continue.
Selected altitude. Hold left click to lock. Altitude hold mode. On. Altitude hold mode. On. Vertical speed. On. Altitude hold mode. Vertical speed. On. Toggle vertical speed. Press left click to interact.
Frontier Flight 1565 Heavy. Goodbye. Boeing 312, you are 2,100 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
1.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, Boeing 312.
4. Cancel IFR. 3. Request cruising. 6. 1.
Atlanta Center, Boeing 312. Request 15,000 feet.
Boeing 312, descend and maintain 15,000 feet.
ST. Selected altitude.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet, Boeing 312.
Selected altitude. Hold left click to lock. LOC. LOC mode. On. Toggle LOC mode. Press left click to interact. Selected altitude, 22,700 feet. Adjust selected altitude. Move axis X to interact.
Boeing Tree 12, you are 700 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 15,000 feet altimeter 29.90.
Hold left click to lock.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet, Boeing Tree 12.
Selected altitude, altitude hold, selected altitude. Hold left click.
Boeing Tree 12, contact Atlanta Center on 124.45. Good day.
Going to 124.45, Boeing Tree 12. Atlanta Center, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1 Tree 12, 14,800 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1 Tree 12, Atlanta Center altimeter 29.90, radar contact, continue. American Tree 018 Heavy, contact Atlanta Center on 127.5. Good day. Boeing Tree 12, you are 800 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 15,000 feet altimeter 29.90.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet, Boeing Tree 12.
American Tree 018 Heavy. Goodbye. Contact Atlanta Center on 127.5. Good day.
127.5, Boeing Tree 12. Goodbye. Atlanta Center, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1 Tree 12 is passing 15,600 feet, descending 15,000 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1 Tree 12, Atlanta Center altimeter 29.90 for radar contact. Continue. Tree 12, you are 7 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 right approach via YOU transition. Cleared to YOU.
On approach.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 right approach via YOU transition. Cleared to YOU Boeing Tree 12.
Boeing Tree 12, please expedite your descent 6,000 feet. Delta 1504 Heavy, you are 20 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 right approach via Haynes transition. Cleared to HAINZ. Atlanta Center Delta Tree 015 Heavy is at 7,800 feet, descending 5,000 feet. Delta Tree 015 Heavy, Atlanta Center altimeter 29.97 radar contact. Continue to BOYKN. Atlanta Center Delta 2550 Heavy is passing 8,900 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. Delta 2550 Heavy, Atlanta Center altimeter 29.97 radar contact. Continue to Posey. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 right approach via Haynes transition. Cleared to HAINZ Delta 1504 Heavy. Delta 1504 Heavy, contact Atlanta approach on 127.9er. Good day. Delta 1504 Heavy. Goodbye. Delta Tree 015 Heavy, contact Atlanta approach on 127.9er. Good day. Boeing Tree 12, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet altimeter 29.96. Atlanta Center Delta 2469er Heavy is at 8,800 feet, descending 5,000 feet. Delta 2469er Heavy, Atlanta Center altimeter 29.96 radar contact. Continue to HAINZ.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Boeing Tree 12.
Delta 2550 Heavy, you are 22 miles northeast. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Jerry transition. on 128.0. Good day. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Jerry transition. Cleared to Jerry Delta 2550 heavy.
Going to 128.0 Boeing 312. Atlanta Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is at 6,400 feet, descending 6,000 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Atlanta Center altimeter 29.97 radar contact. Continue to MMCAP. Delta 149er 8 heavy, you are 24 miles southeast. Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Jerry transition. Cleared to Jerry. Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Jerry transition. Cleared to Jerry Delta 149er 8 heavy. Boeing Tree 12 descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet Boeing 312.
Delta 1548 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 3 miles at 6,800 feet Boeing B748. Report them in sight. Delta 1376 heavy, you are 13 miles east of Atlanta. Contact Atlanta Tower on 119.1 when inbound. Boeing Tree 12 descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Atlanta Center Delta 2469er heavy is at 6,100 feet, descending 5,000 feet. Delta 2469er heavy Atlanta Center altimeter 29.95 radar contact. Continue to HAINZ.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet Boeing 312.
Delta 2469er heavy contact Atlanta approach on 127.9er. Good day. Boeing 312, you are 14 miles east of Atlanta. Contact Atlanta Tower on 119.5 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 119.5 Boeing 312. Atlanta Tower Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 miles east inbound ILS runway 27 right approach.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Atlanta Tower. Altimeter 29.9er, 6 wind 275 at 5.
Assisted landing.
Cleared ILS runway
This
27
assistance
right
function
approach.
will make minor corrections to throttle and pitch angle.
Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach Boeing 312.
Atlanta Tower Delta Tree 020 heavy 13 miles east inbound ILS runway 27 right approach.
Up.
Delta Tree 020 heavy Atlanta Tower.
Press left.
Altimeter 29.9er, 7 wind 275 at 5. Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach. Boeing Tree 12 number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 275 at 5. Caution, the Airbus A20N landing runway 27 left. Cleared to land runway 27 right. Cleared to land runway 27 right Delta 410 heavy. Delta 410 heavy number 3 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 275 at 5. Caution, the Airbus A20N landing runway 27 left.
Airspeed 2.
Cleared to land runway 27 right.
Reduce speed to 208.0.
Cleared to land runway 27 right number 2 Boeing 312.
Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach. Delta Tree 020 heavy.
Landing here. Deploy landing here. Press joystick.
Cleared to land runway 27 right number 3. Delta 410 heavy.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
Atlanta Tower Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is going missed.
Landing here.
Boeing Tree 12 contact Atlanta Center on 135.0.
Altitude
Good day.
too high. Increase altitude or abandon.
135.0 Boeing 312. Goodbye.
Options menu. Page 101. MFD brightness.
Delta Tree 046 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at 4,400 feet Airbus A20M. Report them in sight. Delta 29er 50 heavy, you are 16 miles east. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, expect ILS runway 26 left approach via BOYKN transition. Clear to BOYKN. Delta Tree 046 heavy, you have the traffic. Delta Tree 046 heavy traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at 4,300 feet Airbus A20M. Report them in sight. Southwest 2226 heavy, you are 17 miles east. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, expect ILS runway 26 right approach via Haynes transition. Cleared to HAINZ. Delta Tree 046 heavy traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 5,200 feet Airbus A20M. Report them in sight. Delta 29er 50 heavy, you are 14 miles east of Atlanta. Contact Atlanta Tower on 119er decimal tree when inbound on the approach. Delta Tree 046 heavy, contact Atlanta Center on 127.05. Good day. Delta 1249er heavy, you are 19er miles east. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet, expect ILS runway 27 left approach via ROMMM transition.
Airspeed.
Clear to ROMMM.
Increase airspeed of
Going to 127.05 Delta Tree 046 heavy. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, expect ILS runway 26 right approach via Haynes transition. Clear to HAINZ Southwest 2226 heavy. Tower on 119er decimal tree Delta 29er 50 heavy. Southwest 2226 heavy traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 4,000 feet Airbus A20M. Report them in sight. Southwest 2226 heavy traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 3,900 feet Airbus A20M. Report them in sight. Atlanta Center Cessna November 258 Whiskey Tango is at 4,900 feet, descending 4,000 feet. Cessna November 258 Whiskey Tango, Atlanta Center altimeter 29er.98 radar contact continue. Cessna 8 Whiskey Tango, you are 73 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 5 approach via BLSKY transition. Cleared to BLSKY. Cessna 8 Whiskey Tango, you are 73 miles northwest of Macon. Contact Macon Tower on 128.2 when inbound.
destination. 1 steps.
Tower on 128.2 Cessna 8 Whiskey Tango.
Ground on 1-3. Request taxi to gates.
Ground Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 request taxi to the gate.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 taxi to gate Foxtrot Tree 5 using taxiway Sierra Golf 6 Sierra Golf Sierra Charlie Sierra Juliet 1 Sierra Juliet Romeo Romeo 7 cross runway 27 left November 6 Sierra cross runway 27 right Sierra Mike Lima 10 Lima.
Hartsfield-Jackson.
Taxiing to gate Foxtrot Tree 5 using taxiway Sierra Golf 6 Sierra Golf Sierra Charlie Sierra Juliet 1 Sierra Juliet Romeo Romeo 7 cross runway 27 left November 6 Sierra cross runway 27 right Sierra Mike Lima 10 Lima Boeing 312.
Ground American 229er 9er Heavy with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. American 229er 9er Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 26 left via taxiway Delta Echo. Contact tower on 119er decimal tree when ready.
New sub-objective. Taxi aircraft towards destination.
Taxiing hold short runway 26 left via taxiway Delta Echo American 229er 9er Heavy. Boeing Tree 12 hold position. Caution the Airbus A20N on the runway.
Hold position Boeing Tree 12.
Boeing Tree 12 hold position. Caution other traffic.
Hold position Boeing Tree 12.
Boeing Tree 12 hold position. Caution the Airbus A20N on final.
Hold position Boeing Tree 12.
Parking brake engaged. To disengage parking brake, press joystick button A.
Boeing Tree 12 continue taxi.
Roger Boeing Tree 12.
Boeing Tree 12 hold position. Caution the Airbus A20N on final.
Hold position Boeing Tree 12.
Boeing Tree 12 continue taxi.
Roger Boeing Tree 12.
Endeavor 5557 requesting pushback. Endeavor 5557 pushback request accepted.
TAC 7 6 request jetway connection.
Ground Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, the jetway is going to be connected.
6 request jetway disconnection button. 7 go back to clearance button.